Well done, everybody. You're back. Andrew, or maybe Cam or someone, can you go back to the old chat and let people know that they need to come to this one? I need to go and change a couple of things on the camera. I had to restart the entire internet, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, which is most annoying. Which means I have to rechange absolutely everything. Oh, well, never mind. These things happen, I suppose. Right, so that should be slightly better. No sound now. Mic is, well, it's on here. It should be working. Joshua, right, that's good. Well done. Okay, I've got the camera back. There we are. I don't know what was happening there. YouTube wasn't getting the correct signal, but it theoretically was. Everything's fine here. But I've restarted everything just in case. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Let's start again. What could possibly go wrong? Hold on, if I do this, then that. Okay, that doesn't want to work either. That's pathetic. Right, that is working. Bear with me. I have to press some buttons here to get these things to work again. Oh, that's not working. That's definitely not working. All right, some very strange things going on here. Very strange things going on with the techniques this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. Anything could happen. Okay. Is the organ at least on? I'm going to do it here. Okay, can you hear the organ? All right. Oh, I need to rechange this. These are all this is the behind the scenes kind of stuff, folks. This is what goes on before the stream starts. I've been having technical troubles all day today. I had some online stuff this afternoon, and it just wasn't working. I had to use my laptop without any microphone. So now it seems to be working. Is that working now? The color is back. At least the light's working. I suppose we've got something. Okay, are we working? Are we looking good? Main camera, that one. Yeah, my Stream Deck has decided to not work properly today, which is hilarious. It was working beautifully, and now it's not. So maybe that's got something to do with it. I doubt it. I think it's just one of those days where things are going wrong. Okay, is this working? Yes, that's at a good level as well. The organ, of course the organ's quiet. The organ will be quiet until I beef it up. Right, let's start again, ladies and gentlemen. I will say good evening and we'll get back to the music. I'm not going to use that. I don't trust it tonight. Hello. Take two, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Razbaz spotted it. I don't look, he said in German, I don't look overly impressed. That's true, I'm not overly impressed tonight. Our internet, all right, our internet, I've got various things online here so I can see what's going on. This is my internet at home and the main monitor for all the different cameras that I have. And it is pumping out amazing internet stream quality. My internet, my network is doing everything it should be doing. It's absolutely pumping out the stream. But YouTube, for some reason, is not accepting the stream terribly well. So it would appear to be YouTube's problem this evening. It could well be, ladies and gentlemen, that we might have some crackling and some popping again. Now, this is apparently a big thing this weekend. A lot of people have been having problems live streaming this weekend. Aaron Schaus, for example. Hello, Aaron. Aaron is here. Aaron, you should be asleep, sir. Aaron has had a very busy weekend. If you haven't checked it out yet, go and check out First United Methodist Church Pasadena's YouTube page, because last night they had quite a concert. It was the world premiere of Aaron's new piece of music. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm not going to say anything about it. I just did, didn't I? Damn it. I'm not going to say anything about it. It's wonderful. Please go and check out that. I'll put a link, actually. In fact, someone send me a link, and I'll put the link in at the end, okay? I'll put it in at the end so you can all go and watch it. It's absolutely, it's stunning. It really is stunning. And I've spoken to Aaron a lot lately about this piece of music and all the rehearsals that were going on for it and everything taking place. And with the amount of time the folks had to rehearse and get this performance ready, it really was outstanding last night. And the concert, absolutely wonderful. So go and check that out later. Definitely well worth checking it out. Right, what was that piece of music I played? That's a German hymn. Gott ruft sein Volk zusammen. God is gathering his flock, as it were. And it's something you would traditionally sing at the beginning of a service here in Germany. For those of you who don't know, by the way, we've got a few new faces now, you see, and I'm originally from the UK. I'm originally from Scotland, but I've lived in Germany, lived and worked as a musician in Germany now for 23 and a bit years, almost 24 years now. And yeah, so there you are, international one might say. Ha. Anyway, that's a different story. So there you are, right. There you are. Dr. Charles, am I here? Yes, Dr. Charles, you are here. And very good that you're here as well. And also, before I move on, about Aaron's concert last night, can I take a very brief moment to say thank you to the members of the Gartshore gang who supported Aaron last night and were practically the only people in the live chat. It was like 1:30 in the morning when the concert was on, my time in bed. Pasadena's obviously a little further away than Germany. And I just looked in very briefly to see what was going on. And the entire chat was made up of Gartshore gang members, which I think is rather wonderful. So thank you so much, Gartshore gang, for supporting Aaron last night in his world premiere of his concert. And yeah, isn't music a wonderful thing? It brings us together all around the world. It's so exciting. So there you are. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right, now tonight is a spontaneous night of fun and games. I've got a concert planned, but he said, leaping to his laptop and checking his mail, there may be requests. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you, Joe. Joe just sent me a link to that. So I will get that in when we get the... Oh my goodness, what's this? Oh my goodness me. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's kind of fun. Can we play that? I'm sure we can play that. Let's pop that over into the iPad-y thing there. That's good. We can definitely do that. Thanks, Joe. That's perfect for sending that over. Thank you. Oh, Joe sent it to me twice. That's good. 2 different email addresses. That's fine. I only need 1. Thank you very much indeed. All right, Joe, you're a star. Thank you. Right, perfect. Okay, right, let's move on. Sorry, everything seems to be fine. Fingers crossed that the... What was that? It's one of those days today, isn't it? Oh, that was my Apple Pencil. Taking a dive. Right, number 171. I don't know this one, but it was requested a long time ago by somebody from Ghana. Yes, we have international guests, ladies and gentlemen. And somebody from Ghana requested this, number 171 in the New English Hymnal, which is, with golden splendour and with roseate hues of morn, O gracious Saviour, light of light, this day adorn. It sounds good. Light. We like light. Light is good. It helps us see what we're doing. So I don't know this at all, so let's see what it is. It looks rather interesting. It's in G major. The tune is called Annue Christe. I'm not very good at Latin anymore. I was very good at Latin when I was in school, but it's all gone now, I suppose. So I don't know. Let's find out what this actually is all about. Looks fun to me. Shall we do some mysterious? Let's do some mysterious music. I like mysterious. Check this out. All right, that little button wanted to work, so that's good. What a wonderful tune. I'm not sure I would want to play it again, but yeah, good fun, isn't it? Annue Christe. I quite like that. Yes, I quite like that. Right, now I have some work to do, ladies and gentlemen, so hold on a second. I have to do this, which means I then have to do this, which means I then have to do this, and this, and this, and this, and then this. I need my own personal slave to do all this for me, really, don't I? I do have one. She's called Vanessa. She's downstairs and she's looking after the little one. So she's turned into the little one's personal slave instead. We have some tickets, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, let's have a look here. Why have I got all these equipment pieces here if I don't use them? Oh, it's working. Oh, that's an interesting piece of music. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stefan. Thank you, Stefan. What's this? Jan. Thank you, Jan. What's this? Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Gerald. Oh, Gerald is back. Gerald, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I understand Gerald has been having issues. We'll leave it at that. So I hope you're doing well. Thumbs up if you're doing well, Gerald. I hope you are doing very, very well indeed. And great to have you back. And Alexander as well. Thank you very much, Alexander. Splendid. Well, there we are. A few donations on the way past. Thank you very much indeed. If you enjoy what you're doing, what you're listening to, what you're doing, if you enjoy what I'm doing and what you're listening to, then please consider donating to the fund for internet connections. No, the internet connection is fine. I just got a message, by the way, from YouTube saying that my stream speed is too high. I should consider streaming at a lower speed. That makes sense, doesn't it? And now it's saying excellent connection. So there you are. That's good. Well, work that one out. Andrew, thank you very much. Oh, hold on. Didn't I read something about Andrew? And didn't I read something about a birthday? Did I read something about a birthday? Someone said something about a birthday earlier. Sorry, I was busy with my technical issues. Remind me. We have a birthday apparently. So whose birthday is it? And who are we playing for? Let me know. Let me know. I look forward to it. Vanessa will probably not be joining us this evening, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We have a hyperactive baby downstairs. And the hyperactive baby is keeping Vanessa on her toes, as you can imagine. Right. Okay, did we get anyone with the birthdays? Have we got anyone with the birthdays? Aaron Shows, as long as you don't cross the streams. Yes, no. Naughty boy. Andrew Bazuki's birthday. Andrew Bazuki's birthday. There we are. Andrew, is it today, Andrew? Is your birthday today? Not Andrew Prince, he's in June. Yes, I thought so. I thought we had you already this year, Andrew. I thought that's fine. Not my birthday for a while. Yes, that's fine. It's somebody's though. Okay. My birthday was Friday. Friday was Andrew's birthday on Friday. Oh, you weren't here on Friday, otherwise we'd have played for you. Right, let's have a quick happy birthday for Andrew then. And you know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Sing along. Happy birthday, Mr. B. Hope you had a wonderful time on Friday. Good fun having birthdays, isn't it? It's not my birthday until January. I've got to wait an awfully long time for my birthday. Oh my goodness, more tickets of the ticket variety. Who dis? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Cam. Thank you very much, Cam. A virtual thank you to Vanessa and Fraser, it says. That's very kind, thank you very much. Ticket and many greetings to Vanessa from Dominic. Thank you, Dominic. And who dis? And our friend Jürgen as well. Very kind, thank you very much, Jürgen. Jolly good, splendid. The tickets are we're not doing one of those ticket nights tonight where I go crazy and have to sight read something. Please no, I'm not in the sight reading mood tonight. Now, this piece of music I'm going to dedicate to everybody because it's a wonderful piece of music, but I'm going to dedicate it particularly to my friend Alexander Wunderlich for the simple reason that this piece of music made the... This piece of music was the sort of the... What's the word we're looking for here? This was the... what's the word I'm looking for? The inspiration behind a composition I wrote for a recording I did a couple of years ago. And this was dedicated to Alexander Wunderlich. And Alexander loves wonderful harmonies. This is one of my favorite hymn tunes of all time. You've heard me play this many times before, but I love it anyway. I haven't played it for a long time, and I haven't played it in a service for a long time, which is definitely something I need to correct. Saturday evenings in Herschbach, 1800 hours. That's exactly how I play it in church, with all those harmonies. You can go so bananas in those harmonies. Your average would go, which sounds good. Some might dare to go. I go the full Mendelssohn. It's so much fun. You should hear people singing when we do that. It's absolutely bananas, it really is. Oh, you're all talking about coming to Europe. That's good fun. Timon Veva. No, not yet. We're waiting until a new organ gets released. Yes, I promised 2 pieces of music when we hit 50,000. One of them being the most beautiful piece of music ever written. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, it's hot. My favorite note. Oh, it's so nice. I'm in the wrong registration, so then it goes all sort of stringy. What does it do then? It goes, it does that kind of thing. And you have bells. It's got bells in it. Anyway, that's coming soon. That's coming soon. That's a wonderful piece of music called the Cortège et Litanie from Marcel Dupré. Wonderful piece of music. I was going to say Maurice Dupré, but that's not right. That would be Marcel de Rufflet then, wouldn't it? No, that's from Dupré. Wonderful piece of music. And the other one is, of course, quite a famous piece of music by some guy called Charles Marie Widor. Ever heard of him? Ever heard that? Ever heard of that before? Yes, we're going to do that. But we're saving up for a new organ. Now, that new organ was supposed to be released in October, but it won't be. It will be released at the beginning of November. And ooh, I've been testing it, and oh my God, it's getting better and better and better. I was playing around with it earlier this weekend, and it's over the top. I think this is just me being me, because it's the kind of organ I love. It's going to be one of the best sounding sample sets ever for Hauptwerk. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, hold on. I can turn that off now, can't I? Yes. It's going to be amazing. It really is going to be wonderful. And so we're waiting for that. We're waiting for those to come. However, I will also be performing the Cortège and Litany on this organ, just quite simply because the registration possibilities on this organ are absolutely bananas. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I need. I need the music because I haven't memorized it yet. I do, however, have it stuck in here in my magnificent machine here. Now, it's such a wonderful piece of music. If you don't know it, I'm going to do a video on it telling you how wonderful it is. Now, it's supposed to start with this sound. Which sounds nice, doesn't it? That really does sound very nice. Stretching tenths. That sounds nice, but because this organ has these amazing effects, I think this sounds so much better. Sounds like a synth pad, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound good? Pedals, 32. Grumble, grumble. My favorite note in the left hand. I don't know why, it's just so beautiful. And then, full strings, full string orchestra, and bells. And so on and so on. I'm not going to give the game away by playing more, but that's how it goes on. It's such a beautiful piece of music. That's the cortège part. A cortège is simply a procession, a solemn procession. And then we have this beautiful part where we have a sort of Hare Krishna thing going on in the background. which is just, and then these beautiful. Listen to these chords. Those are jazzy chords. G sharp minor ninth, and then a C sharp minor ninth, minor 6/9. Isn't that cool? Anyway, and it goes on and does all that sort of stuff. And then the ending is the best bit, obviously. If you don't know the ending, it's just where things go absolutely bananas. Where's the end? Where's the end? Is that, oh my God. Is that the end? That's the very end. 11, there we are. No, number 12, that's correct. The very end, it's full organ, and it's meant to be bells again. And I let rip with the shamads for the very last chord and open the shamad box just to go at the end. Mike King is asking, am I on something? I'm constantly on something. Music, the power of music. So anyway, that's a wonderful, wonderful piece of music, and that's coming to a channel very soon, but not on this organ. It will on this organ eventually, but not yet. Now, I had a piece of music all saved up and ready there. This is rather cool. Bet you've never heard this on an organ before. Well, that's not true. We have played it on an organ before, but a very long time ago. Change registrations back. La di da 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 di da. Ladies and gentlemen, take your partners for a foxtrot. Oi! There you are, the Lambeth Walk with oi. Did you all go oi at the right time? Do it, the Lambeth Walk, oi! Apparently, if you go to Lambeth, Lambeth is in South London, and if you go to Lambeth, apparently everyone walks around the streets going, oi! I doubt it, actually. I'm not sure I've actually ever deliberately been in Lambeth. I've been through it, but I don't think I've been deliberately there to do anything. Lambeth Palace. Who lives in Lambeth Palace, everybody? I wonder if you know. Fun and games. Right, now on the subject of fun and games, we must not forget the Brown Book of Magnificent Magic. And, ladies and gentlemen, we are meandering our way through this delicious book, and I think we are on number 43. Is that correct? Is that correct? Please tell me I'm correct. Please tell me I'm correct. Oi! And all that. Ooh, more tickets, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much indeed. Who this? Christian. Hello, Christian. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind indeed. Who this? Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe. Thank you very much indeed. Ooh, something special on Tuesday for Uncle Joe. Right, I will keep it a secret. Or have you mentioned it in the chat? Uncle Joe and Auntie Marie. I don't think you've mentioned it. Well, I'll keep it a secret and we'll do something fun on Tuesday. That's wonderful. Who's this? Jürgen. Oh, wow, cool. Jürgen is saying thank you for the information he gets on old videos about organs. Perfect. There you go. Wonderful. Very glad to hear it. Who's this? Who's this? It's Andrew. Andrew, the birthday boy. Thank you very much indeed, Andrew. That's very kind indeed. Thank you. Thank you for playing every Friday and Sunday for everyone. Keep up the great work. Well, that's it. That's why we're doing it. We're doing this to keep the world together. The world's falling apart, isn't it, basically? The world is falling apart at the moment, and it's going to sound a little bit over the top, isn't it? But I like to think I'm doing my little bit to keep a couple of hundred of us together on a Friday and a Sunday night for some fun and games and a bit of good music to forget about all the crap that's going on around us in the world. And if more of us forgot about the crap that's going on around us in the world, I have a feeling the world would be a better place. Well, I'm not going to be political here, but let's just say if a lot of that crap, no, I've got to be careful what I say here. Let me say this very carefully. If some of that crap got a lot less publicity, then it would stop happening. Simple as that. But anyway, who am I to talk? I'm not a politician. I'm just some guy sitting at an organ on a Friday and a Sunday night. It's not up to me to change the world. If I could, I wouldn't bother. Because in a couple of years' time, someone else is going to start being a dick, and that's going to be the end of it, isn't it? So that's the problem with the world. You can get everything perfect, and it just takes one person to go, and that's it. It falls apart. Anyway, talking of services to be provided, this number 43 in the book is all about service. Wonderful. Onwards, servants of the... What are we going to call it? What should we call it? Servants of the kingdom. I'm not sure we're going to call it kingdom servants, are we? I'm not going to say that. Anyway, but it's Vorwärts, ihr Diener des Königreiches. A wonderful genitive sentence if you're in German. These hymns are absolutely wonderful. I love them to bits. And this one is, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful march. So let's march in the key of D. We need a trumpet in D for this, really, don't we? No, that's the wrong tune, isn't it? That's Bourbon Street Parade. We don't want to do that. I'll play that later for fun. All right, onwards. Christian soldiers, I suppose, is what it kind of is, isn't it? But servants of the kingdom is what it is here. Anyway, this is what this sounds like. Ha, 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 ha. There we go, back again. Hello. I love these things. They're wonderful, aren't they? They really are great fun tunes. I love it. Dancing groups. What's this? We're talking about Scottish country dancing again. Adrian Morris. I remember doing Scottish country dancing at school occasionally when the weather was really too crap to do sports outside. Quite honestly, I preferred the dancing. Adrian, you're allowed to write the word crap. Don't worry about it. Crap is not a bad word. There are many worse words. I love Scottish country dancing. I've told you my my anecdotes of it. It was exactly the same. We were at school. I hated sports. Still do. I'm the least sporty person in the universe, which is something I'm very proud of. And sugary drinks, yes, tasty beverage. Does anybody know, by the way? Somebody asked me recently, and I think this is really, come on, folks. Anyone who knows the world history, the world culture, should know where I got that from. Tasty beverage. Where did I get the expression tasty beverage from, ladies and gentlemen? You should be able to work out where I got it from. Where did I get tasty beverage from? I'm going to wait until I get an answer. Let's see if I can find an answer here. Ha! Jerry reckons he's less sporty than me. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. I doubt it very much indeed. Oh, look at this. It's Muka de Tenno, who hasn't been here for a while. Congratulations, you have been a member for 12 months. That's rather cool. How about Strip the Willow? I beg your pardon. Strip the Willow. Yes, definitely, I Strip the Willow. I Strip the Willow. Sounds like a BBC expression. Big Bang Theory? Nope, none of those. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Tasty beverage used to wash something down, ladies and gentlemen. No? I know Aaron's bound to know this. Aaron will know this. Aaron's a film buff, so he will know it. He will definitely know it. No? There's a connection to Scotland and there's a connection to golf. That's a bit far-fetched, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Anyone? 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 I wonder. Tasty beverage? No? Nobody? Gosh, I'm disappointed, ladies and gentlemen. I thought you'd have been more into your films than that. No? Nobody? Nobody? All right then, we'll move on with the music. I played the verse and skipped the refrain. Why? Is there another part to it? Oh, there must be a page missing because I don't have number 44. It goes from 43 to 45. There's a page missing. Could that be a refrain? James Bond is not correct. Julian Cleek, Reservoir Dogs is also not correct. Aaron Showers, it's Pulp Fiction. Of course it's Pulp Fiction. It's Jules in Pulp Fiction, i.e. Samuel L. Jackson. There's the connection to Scotland and golf. Samuel L. Jackson spends months of a year secretly in Scotland playing golf. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Now you do. I can even tell you where. That's how secret it is. Anyway, and yes, in the scene where he is talking about burgers for breakfast, he then asks the guy, can I have some of your tasty beverage to wash down the burger? And so on and so on. No, never heard that? The Big Kahuna Burger. No, I'm not going to have more hymns. It's 11:15, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for some fun. Anyway, play some Deep Dark. I don't know what Deep Dark is, whoever said that. Hugo Vincente. Oh, I love these names. Where do you have these names, people? Who dis? Cassie. Thank you, Cassie, my friend. Very kind. And also thank you, Marketa Velkova. What a beautiful name. We hope to hear the... Oh, yes, we are going to get that someday. Thank you very much. I found it as well. I've found it and I know what to do. What's this? Oh, that's you again. Okay, perfect. Oh, I see. Ooh, all right, I see. It would appear that our friend František is getting on there with Marketa as well. František and Marketa. Are you together, you two? That's rather exciting. Or is that just purely speculation? We love speculation in the Gartshore gang, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We're into speculation. It might be 10:15 where you are. It's 11:15 here. Aaron's off for a nap. All right then. Well, you go and have a snooze, my friend. Let's play snooze music for Aaron. I have to hide it because it gets copyright, believe it or not. Although Brahms has been dead for years. We have to stop there. Yes, yeah, believe it or not, things get copyright claimed. They aren't obviously copyright, but they get copyright claimed, and that's the most annoying part of it. It's really rather weird. Right, ladies and gentlemen, who fancies some fun and games? Let's get the chat all angry again, shall we? On Friday, ladies and gentlemen, I introduced this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I can write something here. Cancel, and then we should get this here. Look at this. Join our... How about this? Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are the proud owners of, and one of the first non-famous people to have, a German, ta-da, WhatsApp channel. WhatsApp channel is a messaging device where we, that's Vanessa and I, where we can send messages to you anonymously. Well, they're not anonymously because they're from us, but I don't know who's in the group. That's the amazing thing. It's an anonymous group. Now, some people will claim that it's not anonymous, but let's face it, if you have a Google account so that you can chat here on a YouTube video, you have a Google account, otherwise it doesn't work, yeah? So there's no difference between having a Google account and having a Meta account. Meta is the people who own Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. They all do with our data whatever they will, so it makes no difference. And you can hide behind the strongest VPNs in the world. Everyone still knows what you're up to. So, unless you've got something crazy to hide, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Join our WhatsApp group. It's free. It's wonderful. It's free, and yeah, have fun with it. Well, I'm going to have fun with it. I posted, for example, a picture of me in a frozen church last night, and you know, it's things like that. It's a sort of a social media platform without all the nonsense connected to a social media platform. Yeah, so you can react to things, but you can't reply to things. It's as simple as that. And I don't know who's in the group unless you happen to be in my personal contacts on my mobile phone. And only 6 of you are in the group so far, and there's over 80. We're trying to get the group over to over 100 by the end of the weekend. So go, join. It doesn't cost anything, and it's, well, you have to, you know, if you have a WhatsApp account on your own telephone, then people, stop taking life so seriously. There's no point. You've all got Google accounts, so what's the difference? It makes no difference. I think that's quite amusing, but never mind. That's just me. That's just me. Anyway, right. I've said it, and if you have opinions about these things, you are more than entitled to your opinions about it, but keep them out of the chat. We don't need that. Okay? If you don't want to be part of it, I'm not forcing anyone. It's free. You can join it for fun. Doesn't cost anything. It's just a little bit of fun. There we are. Right. Anyway, right, we're moving on. What's WhatsApp? Ha ha ha. It's a messaging service. Right, we had the Lambeth Walk. This is a piece of music. What is this then? This was requested by our birthday boy, Mr. Andrew Bazuki. Can I play this? Da, 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 da. Oh, it's that. Of course I can play that. Good heavens, yes. Right, another march, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Post. There you are. This is one for Cam and Co. Cam and Co. live close to Washington, so here we are. Let's see what we can do with this on the organ. Have I ever played this on the organ? I don't know. Let's find out. I hate technology today. It's not working. It's not turning pages for me. How does the middle bit go? Right. Da 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 ba do do ba 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 da 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 da. Nay, da 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 da. That's it. Part of the Washington Post march. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes my winky blinkies turns the pages, and sometimes it doesn't. I can't work it out. It must be my wonderfully long eyelashes or something that stops it doing it. It's weird. There we are. Andrew, that was for your birthday. Congratulations again. How old were you on Friday, Andrew? Are we allowed to know this? Exciting stuff. Any more? Oh no, that was all Disney from the other night. Did you enjoy Disney the other night, by the way, ladies and gentlemen? I did. I thought it was good fun. I thought it was good fun. I had a wonderful time. I loved playing some of that. Right, what are we missing here? Count Duckula opening song. Really? No, Hope No Stars and Stripes Forever. This is the Washington Post. I just said it's the Washington Post march. Who said Stars and Stripes? I said we're going all Stars and Stripes now, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't say we're playing Stars and Stripes. I said we're playing Liberty Bell. That's Monty Python, isn't it? That's different. That's another. Hands Across the Sea. Hands Across the Sea. That's one of my favourite ones. Have I got this in here? I wonder if I do. I do. Da 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 dum bum 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 bum. Hands Across the Sea is one of my favourite Sousa marches of them all. Have I ever played this before? I don't know. It's wonderful. So, shall we try playing this? Have I tried playing this? If anyone remembers me playing this, then see if you can work it out. Okay. La da 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 dum 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 dum. This one I love because it's used at all sorts of military occasions around the world when people are trying to sort of talk about being peaceful to each other. So here we are, just what we were talking about earlier. Lovely. Something like that. It says public domain in big words there, so that better not be copyright claim. Hands across the sea. I love that. There's something so cute about the beginning of it. I used to have a marching band, and I conducted it, and I loved conducting this. There was something wonderful about just the opening. Just this. And then it gets something about those two things. Whum, whum. And then you have to come back down again. Very loud. Whum, whum. It's just so sort of cute, that sort of whum, whum. It's not what you expect at all. Ah, wonderful. Memories, memories of things I know nothing about. Right, talking of memories, let's play. Stop it. I hate this thing. It's so annoying. Right, do it again. No, it did. Ah! How are you supposed to navigate pages if it thinks you're trying to take a picture? Stupid bloody thing. Right, here we go. There it is. U.B. Blake. U.B. Blake. U.B. Blake was one of the the last of the ragtime pianists to live. He lived, U.B. Blake lived until well into the 90s, as far as I remember. Maybe even longer. And he was born in the 18-whenevers. I mean, he was around when Scott Joplin was around. He was composing music when Scott Joplin was composing music. And he lived for another 100 years. Amazing. And he wrote some wonderful pieces as well, U.B. Blake. One of them is a very, very beautiful one. This used to be requested by Joe. Memories of You. Memories of You. Wonderful fun. Oh, I love it. I love that piece of music. It's so simple, you can dance about to it quite nicely. I wanted to play that one for a few weeks now. A long time ago, our friend Joe reached out to me and said, please play that. And that's a very long time ago. But I thought we'd have to get it in there because it's such a wonderful little piece of music. That's not a very exciting piece of music. This is a beautiful piece of music and it would fit very nicely on this organ, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Errol Garner's most famous composition. Misty by Mr. Errol Garner. The wonderful thing about Errol Garner is it's actually incredibly difficult to do. It sounds like it should be easy, but it's not. Errol Garner, he would have been a brilliant organist. He did play some Hammond organ, but if you take something like this. Okay, now what you have to do to get Errol Garner's style, okay? You got a very strong left hand, that's your rhythm, jing, 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 it's supposed to be a guitar, okay? And then what you do is you take your right hand, and you ignore what your left hand does. It's not just 3 against 2. It's incredibly difficult to do. And then when he gets really into the swingy stuff, you get sort of the... difficult to do and get right. Years ago I tried, and it's incredibly difficult to do. To do it properly, go and watch videos of Errol Garner playing. It's hilarious. And the amazing thing is he doesn't look ever at what he's doing. He's sort of bopping away in the most incredible stat, and he's not paying the blindest bit of attention to what he's doing. And interesting fact about Errol Garner, he was tiny little guy. And why is that? The international symbol, international hand symbol for tiny little guy is that, apparently. International hand symbol for "can I have the bill, please" is that, apparently. And international hand signal for Coke bottle is that. Anyway, never mind. Right. Yeah, but Errol Garner, a useless fact about Errol Garner, little guy. Can I have the bill, please? Little guy. His piano stool could never be in the right position, so he sat on, I'm not joking, he sat on the Yellow Pages from Chicago, and he took it everywhere in the world with him. He had a copy of the Chicago Yellow Pages, probably about that thick, took it with him, and that's what he sat on the piano bench, so he could get up really high over the keys. And if you watch him, it looks like he's sort of almost sort of standing over the keys when he's playing. And because of that sort of very vertical position, that gave him that incredible power that he had. Amazing. Check out some footage of Errol. This is the beauty of YouTube. Yeah? Years ago, you had to go and sort of buy videos or DVDs and hope you could find these things in weird and wonderful jazz shops around the world. But nowadays, thanks to the world of YouTube, you just click Errol Garner live, boom, and you get all these amazing things. It's wonderful. Absolute craziness. Great fun indeed. Errol Garner was a garden gnome. Yeah, basically, yes, he was. He was a very, very small gentleman. And there's a video of Nancy. This would be something for you. Actually, Cam, this would definitely be something for you. You must ask Ron about this as well. Ron, of course, originally being from Chicago. You must ask him about this because there's a video out there somewhere of Errol Garner being interviewed, and you actually get to hear Errol Garner's voice. Nobody ever heard Errol Garner's voice. A very shy, retiring man. But this video of him talking, and he has got the most wonderful, down-to-earth, perfect Chicago accent. Oh, it's wonderful. Go and find it. Go and listen to it. Cam, let Ron hear it next time you see Ron. And it's marvelous. Absolutely wonderful. Now, on the subject of wonderful tunes in the style of Errol Garner, how about this one? Let's see if we can get this to do a bit of Errol Garner. It kind of works. I'll keep the pedal camera on so you can see what I'm doing here. Let's see if we can get this one to work. This was actually one that Benny Goodman played a lot, made quite famous, but I think Errol Garner probably played it too. Moon Glow, a wonderful tune. moon glow. I love that. Isn't that cool? There you are. We had the moon style pieces of music quite a long time ago, didn't we? And that kind of worked. Let's head on down to the wonderful world of New Orleans, ladies and gentlemen, for some backbeat. In the key of A flat. Did anybody know what that was? That was the legendary Muskrat Ramble, the Muskrat Ramble. A very old tune from King Ori from 1920 something, 26 I think. Made famous of course by Mr. Louis Armstrong. Wonderful stuff. And yeah, if you get that sort of New Orleansy rhythm behind it, it's good fun. Definitely good fun. I love it. Gosh, hard work though. I'm getting old, you see, ladies and gentlemen, and if I'm getting old, I can't play things the way I used to. That's a good thing, of course, because you've got to keep everything. That's the one. You've got to keep everything. Yeah, that'll do. You've got to keep everything spontaneous. That's what I'm looking for. Can't even think of the word. I'm so spontaneous. Here's a very bizarre piece of music in two different tempos, tempi, I suppose. A wonderful thing. It's called She's Funny That Way. And I'm going to dedicate this to, well, anybody, I suppose, who knows someone who is funny that way. happy music. She's funny that way. She's fine. I wanted to play a tune. Someone requested a tune recently, and I had a look at the words of the tune, and I thought, you know what? No. For the simple reason, it was so old and racist. I thought, no, I can't. I actually can't do it. There are a lot of pieces of music from, shall we say, around the turn of the century, turn of the last century, so 19th into 20th century, and sort of up to and including maybe the 1920s, where at the time it wasn't considered politically incorrect. Now, normally I don't give a monkey's bum about political correctness. I really don't care. Because, hey, folks, if you can't take a joke, then just stop breathing. We should all be able to take a joke and enjoy ourselves. We only have one chance, don't we, really? In this body, at least. So there we are. Anyway. That's just the way the world works. But some pieces, even for me, I sort of look at the words and think, ooh, that's a bit, leaves a taste in the mouth, as they say. That's probably not the kind of thing we should be looking at these days. Now, back to 1930, ladies and gentlemen, and one of my favorite pieces of swing music of them all, one of the first pieces of music that could officially be called swing as opposed to jazz. Now, what's the difference between swing and jazz? Well, jazz music, a lot of jazz music up to that point was very much sort of still loosely based on the sort of the march style of music. So the accompaniment was 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, and even although there may have been, it may have swung the piece of music, it was still very much sort of two, for something like Ain't Misbehavin'. I mean, that swings along, doesn't it? But it's still got the 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. It's still got a very sort of oompa bass line to it, yeah? Stride piano. All that kind of stuff, right? Jumping around, that kind of thing. But when swing arrived, suddenly the bass player, the double bass player, took over. And 4 beats in the bar were the way to do it. And that's when things really started swinging. The beginning of the big band era. And this one was the, not Jimmy Lunsford band, the other one. Damn it, what was his name? Joe, help me. Not the Jimmy Lunsford band, the other band. Who was similar. Coleman Hawkins was one of the first soloists. Fats Waller played with them for a while as well. Who was it? Damn it, that's going to annoy me. But anyway, a wonderful piece of music they made famous, and it was one of the first pieces of music where the double bass player played 4 in a bar, which got the swing really going. It's a wonderful piece of music, perfect for all of us politically perfectly incorrect people. It's called Sing, You Sinners. It's wonderful. sinners. Wonderful. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Who was it? Fletcher Henderson. Bingo. That was the one. Fletcher Henderson. Did anyone get the Fletcher Henderson band for that? That was one of the first. Go and look up the Fletcher Henderson version of Sing You Sinners. You'll be amazed. It swings like nothing you've heard before. It's absolutely wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's close to midnight, which means somewhere in the world it's somebody's birthday. No, now, ladies and gentlemen, in some parts of the world, I think you have already moved into winter time. Now, next weekend, we in this part of Europe move into winter time. So, Friday night's concert will be at the usual time, but Sunday night's concert for some of you in the rest of the world will be at a slightly different time. So watch out, okay? We're moving into winter time here. Spring forward, fall back. So it's now midnight in this part of the world. So next week, precisely this time, it will only be 2300 hours. So anyway, there we are. So be warned, keep an eye on it. It's all automatic. Excuse me. Anyway, it's all automatic. So you just press go when it's time for it to start. But remember, not the 5th of November. No, remember, it's winter time. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was this week's Sunday night as organ music. Now, I do apologize for the very bizarre technical issues we had at the beginning with the equipment faffing about, but it wasn't here, it was YouTube itself. YouTube was doing some weird and wonderful things. So I do apologize on their behalf. And we shall see what's happening. Am I making a Halloween organ night? What do you mean making? Doing, surely. Am I doing a Halloween organ night? Don't forget, when you use the word make in English, that means you're physically making something with your hands, like a mess, a cake. I don't know something, but do is, I think, yes. Am I going to do a Halloween night? I don't know. Am I? We might. What should we do for Halloween? Is that scary? I don't think so. What's scary for Halloween? I don't know. If I had time to practice, I would do that. I would do that. What else would I do? I don't know. What else would I do for Halloween? I suppose you would have to do. You would have to, really, wouldn't you? Do a swing version of it. There is a swing version of it out there. Jerry's playing that soon in a concert, aren't you, Jerry? Very good. We will work it out. We will work it out. Rasbaz is trying to say something and it's not working. Dance Macabre, that was the one, yes. Was there something else? Did someone just say something about the Addams family, or did I get that wrong? No, I probably got that wrong. South Bank Music Show. Well done, Mike King, you recognized it, yes. Theme. Variations on a Theme by Paganini. Dance Macabre. Dance Macabre. How does Dance Macabre go again? Yes, that's a fun one, isn't it? How does that go again? There's a fugue in it. Something like that, isn't it? That's the one. Night on a Bald Mountain. I'm not going bald yet. Cheesod. I'm not going bald yet, am I? Shall we do that? No, I'm trying to find something to finish off with today. What shall we finish off with? Shall we finish off with... That would be a nice one to finish off with, but we're not going to. How about... Ooh, no, that's pathetic. No, we did that not that long ago. I want to find something different to finish off with for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hang around and we will get there. There's a good one. A long time ago, I used to play this with the band. We used to do this with Rod Mason's band. And we always used to make jokes about this. And it was, at the time, I wasn't a very happily well, let's just say I wasn't a very happily married man at the time. This is a very long time ago. It was long before Vanessa was around. And I wasn't a very happy guy. And this piece of music would come up, and all of the back row of the band, we'd all been married before, shall we say. And when this piece of music came up, I think everybody in the band admitted, yes, everyone in marriage, we were at least on second marriages in that band. Anyway, and when this piece of music came up, the entire back row of the band would shout. I'll tell you the title. The title was "Somebody Stole My Gal," and in the background we all shouted, "I wish they would," and that was the end of that. Not nowadays, however, ladies and gentlemen. I am the happiest man in the world, and that's all thanks to my delicious and wonderful wife, Mrs. Vanessa G, who is just perfect in every way. Anyone who knows Vanessa will agree with me. She's absolutely perfect. Wonderful person. Anyway, Somebody Stole My Gal. To finish off this evening's entertainment. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on, I didn't do more tickets, did I? Any more tickets on the way past? Yes. Our friend Donald. Thank you, Donald. And who dis? David. Thank you, David. Banging at the keys. That's a very good way of describing what I'm up to here. He said, thanks for banging. I love you banging at the keys. Yeah, that's a very good way of describing what I'm up to here. I'm banging the keys. Why is that? Why is that showing up? See, look at this technology, folks. It's, there, go away. Bloody technology. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Somebody Stole My Gal to finish off this evening's entertainment. Thanks, folks. See you soon. Time then for the bye-bye blues. which I do just with my left hand. Look at that, I'm playing the melody and the accompaniment, all with the left hand, leaving my right hand free to go. Bye-bye. Cool, isn't it? See you soon, folks.